All right, it's story time with Steve.
Well, lesson of the day is when they're having the races, you may not win if you're there, but you're sure not going to win if you're not there. So one day years ago when I had my 48 Anglia bracket car, ran it at Prescott, and usually at the end of the speech off day, I'd be loaded, ready to go, and any of the guys that work for me or any family who wanted to go with me would jump in, we'd go race the car at Prescott. And so one Saturday after we closed it, it had been raining.
And go.
So I said, whoever wants to go with me, come on. She said, no, we're not going to go, it's raining. I mean, you know. So I called down at the track, and down at the track, an hour and a half away or so, they held the phone up and said, no, here I'm running. We're not running, it's great weather down here. And so I went by myself. So, and I mean, it rained all the way to about a 3/4 of a mile to the track. There was just a line in the sky where it just quit. I go, wow, this is nice. So I pulled in there, and it was one of those races. If you race long enough, it'll happen. You can't do anything wrong. You can't lose no matter what happens. You know, if even there's goof ups, you somehow seem to win. So I kept winning rounds. Engley was hooking hard, doing wheelies and running dead on. I was just knocking them down, and I don't know, people would red light or they would break out. It was just one of those days. So got to the final round, pulled up there to run the guy, and his car wouldn't start. And I tried to be a good sportsman. Ready?
Yep.
So I said, I'll wait on you, fix your car, and he couldn't get it fixed. He said, go ahead and make a single pass. So I made a single to win. And but they still, back then they had the .0 light, it was a .5 light. And so the final pass had a 501 light and did on my number. So anyhow, I won the money and went home, and the next Monday morning all guys came and said, well, you wasted the trip down there in the rain, didn't you? I said, no, I won. I said, yeah, right. I pulled out a check, showed them, they couldn't believe it. So I win, and nobody there to celebrate with me, all by myself. Couldn't you believe it, you know? But the point is, you may not win if you're there, but you sure won't win if you're not there. So give it all you got, have a good time, and there's one day where everything will go your way, no matter how bad you mess up or how good you drive, you're just gonna win. Keep on trucking.